Hi, I'm Theresa Cull. I'm on the County Council, and I'm here to give you a brief summary of the May 5th, 2026 County Council meeting. The meeting started with two proclamations, one declaring May 2026 as Building Safety Month in Los Alamos County, and one designating May 2026 as Historic Preservation Month in Los Alamos County. Then Mark Davis, the Deputy Laboratory Director for Operations at Los Alamos National Laboratory, gave an update on LANL operations. He said that the stockpile stewardship era has ended and stockpile modernization is now the lab's new direction. This means that pit production is accelerating at LANL, especially since it will be many years before any pits can be produced at Savannah River. This makes LANL a high federal priority. Mr. Davis also estimated that LANL will be hiring about 1,000 workers this year, but about 800 of those positions will be hired to address attrition. He also provided a summary of the laboratory's economic impact, including over $750 million spent on procurement in New Mexico, paying over $2 billion in salaries with over 40% of employees being native New Mexicans, and paying $141 million in gross receipts tax. When questioned, Mr. Davis emphasized that the laboratory's science and engineering expertise continue to underpin their ability to deliver on the mission. His full presentation is available in the online agenda package. There were 4 items that were approved as a consent agenda. Those included award of a bid for the Piedra Loop Underground Replacement Project, approval of authorized signers for county investment accounts, and appointment of Matthew McCleary to the Los Alamos Health Council. 2 ordinances were introduced. One is an ordinance proposing changes to the Los Alamos Charter that, if approved, will place the decision on the ballot in November. The proposed change is to extend board or commission appointments from 2 terms to 3. The second is an ordinance granting a cable franchise to Comcast. Decisions will be made by council on these ordinances at a future meeting. There were 3 public hearings, all of which were approved unanimously by council. The first was a resolution amending Chapter 38, which is traffic and vehicles, to address the penalty for use of handheld mobile communication devices while driving. The second was a resolution related to the Workforce Housing Project A8A on DP Road. Dan Osborne, the county's Housing and Special Projects Manager, reported that rent will be 60 to 120% of the area median income for over half of the units, that we recently received an additional grant from the state to add to the previous grant of $3 million for this project, and that he is hoping that construction will start this fall. The final public hearing was for a resolution of support and funding for the local Main Street program. Under business, council heard a presentation from Community Development Director Eli Isaacson on the temporary sign code revision. This sign code would apply to signs on county rights of way on county roads. Mr. Isaacson provided several proposals and asked for feedback from councilors. He received a lot of feedback, with council generally in favor of option 4, which proposes adopting designated temporary signage zones for year-round use, with additional areas to be used during local elections. Public input will be important on this code revision as it's being developed. Mr. Isaacson is expecting to complete the revision of this code revision by this fall. County Manager Laurent provided highlights from her report for March, which is included in the agenda package. There are 2 attachments to the report that provide status on the Local Economic Development Act projects. The meeting agenda package also includes a list of the current vacancies on the county boards and commissions. There are still several vacancies, so I encourage you to apply and get involved if you can in your local government. The next County Council meeting is a work session on May 12th at the White Rock Fire Station. Because of early primary voting at the municipal building, all council meetings in May will be held in White Rock. And that's my report. Thank you.